Can't imagine how many kinesiologists have gone through college and then never ended up practicing full time or even to a point where they can sustain it as a career. And I mean, imagine if each one of those kinesiologists was able to go out and have that confidence and flow in their skills and flow in what they do in order to build up their own businesses and have their own ecosystem around them. I mean, this whole industry would just be so vastly different. We would be thriving, right? But we're not thriving. We're not thriving as an industry, as kinesiologists. And it's really hard, right? Because you study and you're invested and there is this magic in what we do, but then there's this reality of just nothing afterwards. There's no support, there's no guidance, there's only do these techniques or do these tools and it will work, but it doesn't. It just doesn't work long term like that. And I've just seen this over and over and over again for the past nearly 20 years. It's just, and then I talk to people who've been in the industry longer than me, and it's the same thing. There's a very, very small amount of us who can do this full time. And it's not because you're lacking in anything. It's just that, well, one, you have to shift and you have to change as a practitioner. You have to find your confidence, but then there's nowhere to learn the confidence, and then there's nowhere to guide you and nowhere to support you. And working with people as a student is very, very different to having them in clinic and all of their trauma responses and what do we do, and then even in terms of building that relationship with them when our skills when we leave college are often quite limited. So we have to expand ourselves and we have to learn what is actually lying underneath things, and we have to learn all of the parts of the complex cases. But there hasn't been anywhere to learn that and support that. So hopefully, I mean, I know that there are now. There's a lot of industry changes coming through and it is brilliant, and I'm just kind of adding to the noise of that. But I have a really, really, really deep passion for helping simplify everything. And that means stepping away from the tools and techniques. And I love it, right? It has its place. But when you're working with someone who has a lot of shame, a lot of guilt, who has a lot of defense mechanisms up, who is going to not want you to read things for them. They want to figure it out for themselves and they want to be heard and understood. Like, this is the vast majority, this is the reality, this is the vast majority of people that we get through the door. You either get the people who want a treatment and want things cleared. I was just never that type of practitioner. I always come from more of a therapeutic point of view. And so if you're resonating with me, you might be as well. We have our treatment base, then we have our let's dig as deep as we can and uncover everything and really create that sense of I understand myself and I have deep, deep compassion for myself. And the reality is that it can be a little bit different to the way that we work from college. And to tell you the truth, it's often how we just naturally evolve this style. It's not something I've just like created and it's magic. It actually is just the natural flow of things that happen when you are working for a while and when you become really present with someone. And these techniques that I'm going to teach you in the Advanced Kin workshop are nothing groundbreaking, but I put them together in a way and give you the complete permission to let things flow as a kinesiologist. So please, 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 if you're in Melbourne, join us this weekend or in a couple of weekends on the 16th and 17th of May, because I don't know when I'll be able to get back to Melbourne. I'll have Adelaide later this year and Northern Rivers. I'm not sure where I'm going from there, but if you can join us in Melbourne, honestly, I just want to help you build up that confidence so that you can become a successful kinesiologist, because our industry is magic and I think it can bring so much benefit into the communities around us, but we have to feel confident and natural with what we're doing. And the reality is sometimes the tools and techniques don't feel natural. So let me help blend the two for you. If you have any questions, please let me know. Enrollment's closed this weekend. Bye, guys.